Hello, I'm Zako. Today what I'm going to make for you is a steamed lemon and cardamom rice. Steaming in itself is a healthy way of cooking. You might be quite used to boiling your rice on the top of the cooker, or maybe you might have invested in a rice steamer. Well, actually the AGA is fantastic at steaming your rice, and we're going to be cooking it today in the lower oven, which is called the simmering oven. So nice unwaxed lemons, a lovely bowl of basmati rice today, some coriander, and here I've got a lovely spoonful of cardamom seeds. I'm not going to use all of those, but we're going to use 2 or 3 of those just to flavour the rice through. And then what I've done is I've actually taken the zest off the lemon, and we're going to add that to the rice as well. So shall we get cooking? So first of all, I'm actually going to mix that lemon zest in with my basmati rice. Now it's up to you when it comes to this, and actually all the recipes that I cook are very versatile, and please feel free to elaborate on them or change them. You can even use a lime zest with this. I've kept it quite chunky today. I want the oils to come out of the zest as well during the cooking process, but you can also use a zester if you want to. So I'm just going to add that zest to my rice, and I'm just going to give it a little mix through. The next thing I want to do is to crush my cardamom seeds that I've got here, and to do that the easy thing is to get yourself a nice board, pop yourself some cardamoms on the board, and then if you take a knife and you just use the blunt side of the knife just to press down with your hand, and then what you can see is that the cardamoms have just popped open. So if you have an AGA with a dual function hot plate, then just make sure you've got it set to boiling for this. If you don't, if you've got 2 separate hot plates, use your boiling plate of course. So lift the lid up, and to actually cook the dish I'm going to use one of the AGA stainless steel pans. I'm looking for really good contact between the base of the pan and the hot plate. So pop that on, nothing in it as yet, and then I'm going to tip that lovely rice with the zest into the pan, and we're going to tip the cold water over the top of the rice. So in we go. I'm covering all the rice, and I'm just going around about this much above the rice level, and then pop a lid on. Now all I'm going to do now is just wait for that water to come up to the boil, and then rather than just letting it boil on the top, I'm going to steam cook it inside the simmering oven, which is my lower oven on this ER3 model. We're going to do that, pop it in there. It normally takes around about 30-35 minutes, depending on the quantity of the rice that you're cooking and also the type of rice as well. So if you're doing a brown rice or you're doing something like a red wild rice, then those will take longer to cook. So just a few minutes and already I can hear the water boiling. I'm going to put the lemon wedges into here now. So just move my rice to the side and add these little wedges, and also those cardamom pods that we crushed earlier on. Lid goes on. Now it's time to pop it into the simmering oven. And we're just going to sit it just down there. We'll check it again in around about 25-30 minutes. Give that a little mix, and the next thing to go in there now is my chopped coriander, and I'm just going to mix that in with a fork. Oh, this just looks amazing. Wow. And then just as a garnish, I'm going to pop some of that lemon on top. And that is Penny's cardamom and lemon steamed rice, and it is absolutely delicious. A really nice bite to the rice, really getting that flavour coming through of the cardamom. Give it a go at home, you're going to absolutely love this, and you can really change that recipe by using different herbs and different spices, and that will complement any type of dish that you fancy cooking.